Africa is hosting 37% of the 19.6 million world refugee population, with Africa and Asia together have 97% of the world refugee population and one-third of the world internally displaced population. That was revealed by Vera Songwe, the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa at the 34th Ordinary Session of the Executive Council of the African Union. She raised the question on how the African Union can create the continent it wants to be. The Africa that would raise its voice to address the factors making its youth flee to other continents. Al-Hassan Sise gives us more on that.
Millions of individuals have been forcibly displaced worldwide as a result of persecution, conflict, violence, or human rights violation, with Africa hosting 37% of the 19.6 million world refugee population. Africa and Asia together has 97% of the world refugee population and one-third of the world internally displaced population. That was revealed by Vera Songwe, the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa at the 34th Ordinary Session of the Executive Council of the African Union. She added that Africa has the second highest burden of displacement in the first 6 months of 2018. 2 million new people were displaced mainly from 5 countries, namely Central African Republic, Nigeria, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Somalia. Continuing, she emphasized that women always suffer most, with the female refugee was 57% in 2017. She raised the question, as a union, how does it create the Africa it wants, the Africa that will raise its voice to address the factors making its youth flee to other continents. She added, Africa is wasting huge amounts on camps which could have been used in other relevant areas. She stressed the internally displaced people in the African continent should have an identity and should be engaged to be able to contribute productively in the economic activities of the continent.
In the first 6 months of 2018, only 2 million new people were displaced, mainly from 5 countries: Central African Republic, Nigeria, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Somalia. Women are often the hardest hit. The female population of refugees is about 57% in 2017. Africa has the second highest burden of displacement, hosting about 37% of the world's 19.6 million refugees. Together, Asia and Africa host 97% of the world refugee population and 3/4 of the world's internally displaced population. As a union, it is a moral question. How do we create the Africa we want if without shame or humiliation we let our youth, our young women, lament in camps? How do we as a union raise our voices with indignation about the treatment of our youth as they flee the continent and are rejected on foreign shores, if without conscience or creed we deprive them of peaceful residence in our own countries? Today in our union, we have a 14.7 million in election or a political decision. Today, children suffer disproportionately from internal displacement. They don't go to school. In our communities, the United Nations High Commission for Refugees estimates show that if we are to put the numbers into perspective, 22 million refugees represents twice the population of Tunisia. It is close to the population of Ivory Coast. The GDP of Tunisia today is $40 billion. Twice that, $80 billion. The GDP of Ivory Coast, $40 billion. If we look at our productive societies, the GDP of Mauritius, $12 billion, 1.2 million people. You do the math, $80 billion. We cannot afford to let $80 billion of Africa's economy go to waste in camps. That is the challenge before us as we take on the issue of internally displaced people and refugees on our continent. The benefits of the CFTA must benefit these people too. They must have an identity and they must be able to engage. These excellencies are the economic cost of the foregone education of Zainab, who could have been a leader, who could have made our society richer, but today is making our society poorer. And Africa, in search of growth, cannot afford the luxury of camps of unproductivity. And Africa, needing to embrace the fourth industrial revolution, cannot keep its kids out of school.
Reporting for iAfrica TV, I am Al-Hassan Sise.